Hi guys, this is Erika, and in today's video I am answering another one of your questions. But before we start, I just want to remind you that we are giving away a free course called How to Find Your Blocks to Manifest Anything Fast. All the details are down below. And also, if you would like to work with me one-on-one, I would love to help you. I would love to identify the old story that you don't want anymore and give you a new plan of action to manifest all of your desires. But before we start, oh, never mind, sorry. Say hi. He's distracting me, right? Anyways, let's start with this video. So, yeah, this was a question left on my video, how not to feel needy when your SP is not around. So the question is, Dear Erika, I just wanted to ask you about my SP. He rejected me and then he blocked me for good. This is a new connection and he doesn't know about me. I am wondering if he is a suitable match. He seems not open to even talk, and he's talking to someone else for marriage. Should I let him go or should I manifest him? We are long distance. Okay, so let's start. So the main thing that we need to remind ourselves every day, and I talk about it in every single one of my videos, is that you need to remind yourself, I am the only source of all of my experiences. And in saying that, it means that no one else can decide for you, right? You are the only one that has kind of the last word. You are the only one that can choose who you want to be with, how they're going to show up for you, right? What version of you are you embodying? The one that is loved and chosen and adored and pursued and safe in relationships, in long-lasting relationships, etc., right? No one else can decide your future, your fate, your relationships. No one. So that's the main thing that I will do. Take complete control of all the power that you are. And just by recognizing that, you're going to see magic happen in your life, right? If you're like, I'm the only source and this is what I choose, you're using that power of speech, right? Everything that you say has to come back to you. That's why they say to have a good mental diet, because if we are thinking and talking about all the negative things in our lives, they stay there because that's where our focus is. That's what we're thinking and talking about all the time. But again, by recognizing I'm the only source, this is my reality and I'm the only one that can choose, right? And also understanding that creation is finished, and the fact that you have a desire to be with this person is because since creation is finished, that means that there's a reality where you and this person are together. The reality where maybe he rejected you, he blocked you, and he's talking to someone else for marriage, it exists. But what we're doing when we're consciously manifesting is, again, recognizing that you are the source and just choosing a different story, a different reality, a different timeline, however you want to call it, that already exists, right? So we're letting go of the old story. We're not embodying thinking about focusing on the old story of they blocked me for good, they're talking to someone else. No. Like, I'm letting go of that old story and I have to embody the new story. I will really have inner conversations throughout the day saying, I love that we're together. I love that he chose me. Why? Because whenever I like someone, whenever I catch feelings for someone, they choose me. I'm always chosen by the person that I want, right? But I will have conversations from that version of you that is already with them. Again, I love that we're already in a relationship. I love that we see each other all the time. We talk all the time. Instead of you thinking that they rejected you and you're blocked. Yeah, that's a possibility, but we're not choosing that, right? Fully embody the inner world, right? The story within of like, we're together and that's my person. We're together, we're committed. He or she, they're so committed to me, right? That's the real world, the inner story, know what's out there. Again, don't let the outside world tell you who you are and how your love story is with this person. No, I don't let the outside world tell me who I am. I tell the outside world who I am, and I am who? I'm someone that they're always chosen, they're always pursued, they're always loved, they're always adored by the person that I want. Who are they? I'm choosing a version of them that loves me and is adoring me, and like we're together and we communicate all the time instead of thinking that you're blocked. And also, you said rejected me and blocked me for good. No, again, you have the last word, right? It's your decision. Like, they don't decide, oh, you know what? I don't want to talk to them again for good. No, you decide that is going to keep going, right? Like, we're meant for each other. Like, we're like, again, if you're watching a movie, you can fast forward that movie and know what happens at the end, right? We can do the same thing when we're choosing a story where we're together with this person, say, no, I'm in the reality where that person is mine, and that person I'm gonna end up with, and that person and I are gonna grow all together, have babies, have grandkids together. That's the reality that I'm choosing. That is who I am. That is who I'm embodying, and that's the version of that person that I'm choosing. That's where your thoughts should be. So yeah, don't accept that, no, they block me for good. No, I decide that it's gonna keep going, that they're gonna reach out, that they're crazy about me, that the only one that they want to marry is me. Now, if you're experiencing this, it's probably just an old story of like, I'm not chosen, they reject me, they abandon me, I'm not good enough, I'm never a priority. And we have to get rid of that story, right? You have to, like I said in a previous video, how Neville used to talk a lot about the Bible, and how he will say we have to be, there's a few verses in the Bible of you have to shed the skin like the snakes, right? They shed the old skin and they become the new snake. So we have to be the same. How? Like shedding the old story and becoming the new. So instead of I'm not chosen, I'm not a priority. No, I am someone that is always chosen, always pursued, always loved, always adored. My love relationships last forever. Have that story, right? But drop the old story of I'm not a priority, and they don't choose me, and they never commit, etc. If that's the story that you think that you were thinking in the past. And again, that's why we have to love the 3D, because it is showing the story that we had, that we were focusing on before. So that's why it's your best friend, because it's just giving you data of what was the old story, and it's there for you to say no thank you and choose something else, right? So yeah, you say, I'm wondering if he's a suitable match. Again, you're the only one that decides. Choose the perfect version of them. I'm choosing the perfect version of them. Of course, they're so suitable, and they think that I'm their perfect match. I check all their boxes. I'm a perfect partner for them and anyone else. See yourself as perfection, that perfect person that anyone will love to be with you and choose you and marry you. You say he seems not open to even talk. Again, you don't decide. No, like he is, or they are talking to me all the time. They're blowing up my phone. They're crazy about me. Why? Because I decide, because that's the story, that's the version of them that I'm choosing, because no one else can choose for me. And I love it. Hear them in your mind. Talk to you throughout the day. I love you so much. How did I get so lucky? Like, I'm so lucky that we're together. I'm so lucky that you're mine. You're so perfect for me. You check all the boxes for me. Like, whatever, like from your own words. What will they be telling you if you are already with them? Again, you're not making it up out of thin air. Actually, you're tuning into that reality where they're with you and they're telling you all those beautiful, lovely things. So, and then the last thing is, again, they're talking to someone else for marriage. And no. Why? Because I'm always chosen. Whenever I love someone, they choose me, no one else. They can never choose anyone else but me. Why? Because it's your reality, it's your world, it's your decision, right? And you're denying the senses, you're denying that story, and you're choosing the reality where you and this person end up together. So you ask, should I let him go, or should, like, again, it's your decision. If you really like this person, no, like I chose you. I'm choosing you. Therefore, you have to choose me. So never question anything. Have that, instead of questioning, have that very, what's the word? Not command things into existence, but just that conviction of this is what it is. You're the ruler of your world. Again, you tell the world who you are and they have to show up accordingly. So do that. You're mine. Instead of questioning, because if we are questioning things, then we're gonna see the reflection of that. I don't know if they like me. Will they like me? They're gonna show up like, I don't know if I like you, right? So no, but if you're like, you want me and that's it, period, they have to show up wanting you. But persist in that story, moment by moment by moment, no matter what's out there, right? That's why persistence is so important. And the long distance, that's irrelevant. You guys know that I was long distance with my person, and that didn't matter because I just focused on the end of we're together, and that's the only thing that matters. I don't care how, but we're gonna be together. And it had to show up. It did show up. So don't see that as a circumstance. You have to see yourselves as bigger than any circumstance, because you are. Because those circumstances that seem so real, they're not. They're just an illusion. They're a projection of an old inner story of that, but that's why they're irrelevant, because the inner world is what's gonna crush down those circumstances, especially when you recognize yourself as, I'm bigger than this circumstance, because I'm the God of my reality. I'm the only creator. I'm one with God, the creator of everything, and this is already mine, period. So yeah, if you're long distance, I love that they move mountains to be with me. I love that we're together in the same city, in the same house. I love that. I don't again do what I did. I don't care how it's gonna happen, but that person and I are meant to be together. And again, don't see any circumstance as bigger than you. I am bigger than any circumstance. Okay, so I intend that this video answered your question and that it helped a lot of you. I send you guys love. Thank you so much for liking, watching, and subscribing. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. And you know what to do if you would like to work with me. I love you guys. Bye.